Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Don't Touch My Music podcast. I'm Kiana, and I'm here with my co host, Chardonnay.
Hi.
It's another Thursday,
Yes.
another one. Um, and today, since it's the end of the month, we decided that we are going to talk about our favorite songs of April 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we each picked 5 songs. We do not know what we picked, so we
Yeah.
might have some stuff in common.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yes, I'm excited. I'm excited because I don't know what you picked.
Yeah. Which we shouldn't be excited because last time we was excited and we thought we picked the same thing and we
And then we
didn't.
didn't.
And we were excited for nothing. We were so hyped. We was like, oh my God, we probably picked the same thing. And you were like, say the song. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. And then you were like, no, that's not it.
But
Bitch.
still, it was still fun though.
We were so hyped.
Yeah, but that was still fun though because it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Um, but okay, let's get the show on the road or
On
whatever.
the road, on the road. Okay, so
Go
I'm
first. Go
gonna
first.
mention my first song. So my first song is Sige by J Balvin and Ed Sheeran. It was released in March actually, but the music video was released in April.
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, and there's no real backstory behind the song. I just like the beat, I just like the vibes.
Yeah.
And when I listened to the song, I heard Ed Sheeran singing Spanish. I was like, okay.
You know that I've never heard the song.
I was like, okay, wait, Ed Sheeran, like, he surprises me sometimes because he
He's
listens,
in all the things.
listen, even to Jamaican music.
Listen.
He was listening to a remix of his song. I think was it Shape of You? I can't remember. One of his songs, a Jamaican artist remixed it, and
Mm.
he knew it like from like word for word. I'm like, okay, Ed, you
He
with the
said, I'm into
stuffs?
it.
He's like, I'm into it. I was like, okay, Ed.
Yeah, I saw like
Yeah.
he had a remix of what's that single of his? He did like a remix with a rock band called Bring Me the
Mm.
Horizon, who I used to like really, really love in my early
Mm-hmm.
20s. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, what? Like it was so unexpected. I was like, what
Mm-hmm.
the hell? But okay. Okay, Ed Sheeran
Yeah,
or
I
whatever.
he does. Yeah, he does things a bit unexpected. So you're like, what? Like, I don't. Yeah, but yeah. Mhm.
Now he's in the reggaeton
He's in
things.
the reggaeton things and he's singing the Spanish and he's vibing with the things. I'm like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sounds fun. I
So
haven't I
yeah,
haven't heard it. I have to check it out actually.
it's a good vibe. Yeah, it's a good vibe.
Okay, my first song is by Miss Megan Thee Stallion.
I knew you were gonna pick her. Cause
Listen,
I
I'm a Megan
knew
stan.
I knew. Uh-huh.
I picked Plan B. She actually
I knew
released
it.
2 songs this month.
Mm-hmm.
But I picked Plan B because it was an unexpected release. But yeah, so Plan B was actually released only a few days ago on the
Mm-hmm.
22nd of April.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rap track, hip hop track, and it's very like 90s hip hop. So it's like very old school sound, and it really reminded me of when Megan would frequently do freestyles. Not that she doesn't do
Yeah.
them anymore, but like she used to
Yeah.
do them a lot back then, at like the start of her career. And she's just like, yeah, it just I don't know why her flow just really reminded me of her freestyles, which like I fucking love. That's what got me into Megan in the first place.
Was that the song she performed at Coachella as a surprise?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the song that she debuted um at Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
And like I saw it when it dropped on Twitter and I was like, Megan,
Mm-hmm.
where's the whole track? As was
Yeah.
everybody else. And then she ended up releasing it the following week after Coachella weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Um and she said that like she was gonna release it with a music video, but because the people wanted it now, she was like,
Yeah.
"All right, let me just release the shits. I'll drop the music video later." And she said that the song is about past experiences in relationships that she's had, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
much a like woman empowerment type of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's very very dope as usual. Megan delivers when it comes to her
Mm-hmm.
verses. No surprise there. And there's also a sample from Jodeci and Wu-Tang Clan from the Freaking You remix
Okay.
in the song,
In a
which is
song.
cool. Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I love Megan.
Yeah.
She gets a lot of fucking hate, which irritates me because she's
Yes,
super
she does.
talented and
She does,
she's
yeah.
dope as fuck. Um so yeah, Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so my second song is Treat Me by Chloe.
That's also my second song. Let's get into
Yes, let's get
it.
into it. Now we can talk about it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this song was actually released on April 8th,
Mm-hmm.
and it's her second solo single.
Yes.
Um and her first release of 2022, if I'm
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. The song is a whole vibe. Like,
No, it really is.
because all she would do is like promote like snippets of it, but mainly the chorus.
Yeah, she really
And
spent a full month promoting that as well. I was
no,
like, hello?
but let me tell you, like Chloe, right? I feel like her the way that she promotes her songs,
Mm-hmm.
like with snippets,
Mm-hmm.
like for a month.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, girl, you be doing the things like you really consistent, like you
Yeah.
determined, like,
Yeah, it's her
you know what I
MO at
mean?
this point. It's her
I'm
signature.
like, it's your signature, like the way
Yeah.
that she did Have Mercy.
Yeah.
Listen, the way that she promoted that song, I swore the song was already out. I was like, let me go listen to Have Mercy from Chloe. I'm like searching it up. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
so where is the song? Because like I thought it was out, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
I
yeah, so
mean, look,
that's
it works. It works because
yeah,
people then search the song before it's even
yeah.
out.
And what I like is the music video. My
Oh,
favorite scene is I actually thought she was in a pool of like um not water, but I knew it
mm,
was something like thick.
mm-hmm.
But like when I watched, I think it was a behind the scenes video, or was it
Yeah.
an interview she was doing, I think. Oh, it's an interview. I watched an interview where she was on a
On
podcast
Terrell?
as well. No, not on Terrell. On
Okay.
Zachary Campbell podcast. She said it's honey. Zachary was like, "That's honey," and she's like, "Yeah, it's honey." And after she was sitting in the pool of honey, the scene where she goes on the table that is like
Yeah.
lit, and
Yeah.
she's like dancing on a table,
Yeah.
she's still like smothered in honey. That's why you
Yeah.
see like
The sheen on her body.
right, and you see all of it on the table. And
Mm-hmm.
because when she was on the table, I was like, what is that on her on the table? Like, what is this thing that is just all over the place? And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the honey. It's the honey. And I'm like,
Charmaine said
girl,
it's all adding up now.
you really sat in the honey and you dance in the honey?
Yeah. She
Listen.
did the
She
things.
did it though. I'm like, Chloe, she's
Mm-hmm.
such a tease.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that the way that she does her videos. The way that she does her videos, right?
Yeah.
Like the part where I know I'm ranting because the video is just
No, the video is
mind
like
blowing.
super, super, super dope.
The part where she's in, I think, I don't know where she's in, but she's in like like somewhere, I don't know, but where she has on like, I think it's like a thong, and then she
Mm-hmm.
has on like
The blazer, the coat.
the blazer, yeah, the coat, and then
Yeah.
she has on like this fishnet stockings a bit,
Yeah.
but like her booty is like out, like printed out in the back, and she was
Yeah.
just like shaking it. I'm like, who? Chloe.
No, it's a spicy music video.
Listen, and you know what's so funny? They
Yeah.
just showed like a few seconds of it. So it just like caught you and it was like gone.
Yeah.
It's like you had to go back to see it again. And I
Mm-hmm.
think that what they did, she was like, you know what? Put a little bit of it. Make them go back and watch it. Chloe was like, put a little bit. Make them go back and watch it because
No, she really did the damn thing with the music video. And the cool thing about the music video was that it was an all-female music video, so even the director was a woman. All the dancers were only women. She really said this one is for the girls and the girls only.
yeah, listen.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
it really ties in with the song as well because it's, you know, she said that she wrote the song when she was going through a breakup. So it was about realizing that the person you're in a relationship with just isn't treating you how you want to be treated.
Yes,
So
right.
you just walk right on out and you treat yourself how you
Yes.
want to be treated. And that's what the song is about.
Period.
Once
Yes.
again, it's like that empowerment thing. And it's fucking dope. And then it has that sample at the beginning with the booty, 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 booty.
Mm-hmm.
That's from Bubba Sparks and the Yin Yang. What the fuck? Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard to say that? Bubba Sparks and the Yin Yang twins. Oh my
Twins.
god! From
Yin
their track,
Yang.
yeah,
Yeah.
from their track Miss New Booty,
Mm-hmm.
which frankly is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was also just like a really really cool use of that sample
Yeah.
because it wasn't like it gave really no indication of where the song was
Mm-mm.
gonna go. Like if you just
No.
hear that sample
Because
alone.
and that's what I was gonna say. Like the way that she promoted the chorus of the song or the hook of the song, then,
Yeah.
um, when I actually went to listen to the full song and when I heard the beginning of the song, I was like, "Is this the song? Like, is this the same
Yeah,
song?"
yeah.
Because the way how it like transitioned then into the hook, I'm like, "Oh, girl, you like mixing everything up, you know?" But in
Yes.
a good way because it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good, you
Yeah,
know?
no, it sounds really, really good.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
like I feel like we don't need to point out that she's a great vocalist.
Oh, I don't think great
Like
is a word. Like she is just like she and her sister. Oh
yeah,
God,
listen, Chloe and
listen.
Halle, oh my god.
Yeah, I.
Let's yeah, listen.
Mm, mm,
um
mm.
um and what? Yes. Okay, so what's your third song?
Okay, so my third song is it's not one you're gonna choose. Maybe. Oh, is it? Let me see.
Jordan is thinking about it. Let's
Hold on.
see.
Okay, so my third song is "About Damn Time" by
I picked it too!
Lizzo.
And
I
it's
knew.
also my third one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. So I actually love the concept of the video.
Mm-hmm.
I love the song. Okay. In the beginning of the song, I was like, okay, it's all right. I'm vibing. But like when she hit the hook and she brought in the harmonies and she sang on the song, I was like, okay, Lizzo, you
Listen,
really come
I
out. You really come out,
listen.
Lizzo.
Listen, and I'm like a sucker for disco pop. I really enjoy disco pop,
Yes.
and she killed that whole vibe
But
in that
you know the
song. It was
thing?
so good.
I enjoy disco pop, but from particular artists. Like I could take a Lizzo pop. Like I can listen to disco pop from Lizzo. Like
Yeah,
Lizzo, like she does it right. For me, she does it right.
yeah, yeah. Listen, Lizzo. We didn't say when it was released. It was released on the
Oh
14th of
bitch.
April.
Yeah, it was yeah. Because we were so excited about the
No, we
song.
were really were. We
Yeah.
really were. We got so excited.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they were saying that she released this song. This is actually her first release of 2022, right? Is
Yeah, and
it?
it's yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's her first
Because
release since
the
is
Cardi B song
yeah, yeah,
Rumors. Yeah.
yeah.
Um and they were saying that she made this song to say that she's back now on
Hmm.
her shit, on her grind, making her music and shit. I'm like, good for you, Lizzo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that like it's a really uplifting song, and it's like it's super fun,
Yeah.
and I was reading about it, and she said that really it's just like an anthem for healing and moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying that it's that feeling of being like, oh my god, it's about damn time that
Yeah.
I can get up and do my shit and
Shit.
get on my grind. And
Yeah.
I'm really really looking forward to her album in July.
Yeah.
Because I'm always interested to see what Lizzo does, because
Mm-hmm.
like as much as we know her as like pop slash she kind of raps sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like an excellent performer. We never
Mm-hmm.
really know what she's gonna bring to the table. Like I wasn't
No.
expecting rumors at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and then I
Like,
wasn't expecting this disco pop direction either, but it makes complete
mm-hmm.
sense now that I hear it.
Yeah.
And like yeah, Lizzo is like she's dope as fuck. I love Lizzo. She's so fun.
One of my favorite songs from Lizzo is Tempo, where she
Oh,
features with Missy Elliott.
Missy
I'm
Elliott.
like,
Oh,
girl, this
track,
song is a banger. A
track,
banger.
track. And we also
Listen,
went to see her live in
I was just about to say we
Amsterdam
saw her live.
with Miss Caroline, who listens to the
Yeah,
podcast. Hi, Caroline.
yeah. We saw her. No, she is such a great performer. She brought out the flute as well.
She did. She
For the
was
show,
twerking
right?
while playing the flute, and I was like,
Yes, I said Lizzo, but I was mainly looking forward to her performing Tempo, and she did, and I was
she
like,
did.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
it was so dope. She's also just like yeah, as I said earlier, she's an incredible performer because Lizzo knows what the fuck she's doing.
she
And
does.
yeah, and she's so good at it. Yeah. So Lizzo was
Lizzo.
both of our
Okay.
number three.
Yes. So you go because I went twice. So you go now because I don't
Okay.
think we're gonna have the same songs now.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We might though. You
Maybe.
never know. So my four and five are by the same person.
Okay. I feel like I
Um,
know who they are. I feel like though that one person is one of the artists for a song that I chose. But go ahead. Maybe. Let me see. Say.
um, I said say.
Say.
Okay, so it's called Right Track, and it
Mm-hmm.
features Smino,
Oh no. Mm-mm.
and it is by Sid, who is
Mm.
also known as Sid the Kid from the R&B collective The Internet. This song actually came out in 2021,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't hear it until her second full length album dropped this month.
Mm.
So the album came out on the 8th of April, and that's when I listened to the shits. And
Period.
yeah, and then when I was doing research for this, I realized that it actually came out a while ago, and I just didn't
Mm-hmm.
notice, which is crazy because I actually like Sid and I like the internet. So I was like,
Yeah.
how did I not notice?
Yeah.
Um, and that goes for actually both of the songs that I picked, which just makes everything crazier because I could have
Mm-hmm.
picked any song off that album because the album is so good. But anyway, I digress. Right Track is an R&B pop vibe. People would say more pop than R&B.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I picked it is actually because it really reminds me of old school Janet Jackson.
Mm.
And I love old school Janet Jackson so much. And frankly, also new school Janet, I just like Janet Jackson a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But it really, really reminded me of that. And it's basically just like a really sweet love song. And as I said, it features on her album called Broken Hearts Club. And the
Yeah.
music video is also super sweet. And Sid, like, is a singer. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, beautiful voice. It's one of those voices that you don't expect. Like, you know, when you see
Mm-hmm.
somebody and you don't expect that kind of a voice, but it's
Mm-hmm.
like super soft and sultry and just like honey.
Yeah. She said, honey.
Yeah, so good. Such a fun track. And Smino, always a good
Mm.
time. Always a
Mm-hmm.
good time on a track. It was a good
Mm.
ass feature, good ass verse that he dropped on there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what's your number four?
My fourth song is London by Bia featuring J. Cole.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so this was released on April 8th, and the song, like I said, is named London. And she raps about her being in London, shopping, designer
Mm,
shoes, designer clothes, whatever. Um, but the beat itself is a vibe. Um, and yeah, and she used like a few like slangs or terms that they would use in London in the song as well, because the way that she raps that specific part where she says, when I'm in London I like to shop at the mall, she
mm-hmm.
kind of raps it like in a British accent, like she tries to
I
do, the British
haven't
accent.
heard the song, so this description is very
So
much entertaining me.
yes, but it's a dope song. Yeah, just it's just a vibe. I like that one. Yeah, so that's
So
my,
a little groovy
yeah.
groove.
Yeah, and the thing is, Bia, I discovered Bia like when I used to live in Saint Martin. She was
Really?
actually, yeah, she was actually on a show on VH1 called Sisterhood of Hip Hop,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like a upcoming rapper trying to make it in the industry. So I knew her before she even like blew up now to how she is. Um, and she was actually like signed with Pharrell. She was working with Pharrell. And that time she was like getting deals from like RCA and Columbia Records and stuff like that. And she was trying to
Okay.
like decide which label to go with, because both labels had different directions for her. Like I believe it was Columbia wanted
Mm-hmm.
to develop her as an artist before releasing music, and
Mm-hmm.
then RCA wanted to release her music immediately. So she was like, I don't know which way to go. She was like, she thinks she want to go with RCA because they're just gonna release it one time, that's what she
Yeah.
wants. And then she's like, okay, but Columbia, they're helping me develop myself as an artist, so I don't know. But I think she went with RCA in the end. Um, I'm not sure, but that's how I knew Bia, through that
Okay.
reality TV show. And I was like, I'm so happy for her. I hope she makes it big. And she is, because she's big, because she did the song with Nicki Minaj and now J.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, and she's now all over the world.
You know, I haven't heard a single
Yeah,
Bia track.
girl. You
literally
need to
for
get on
once again,
Bia.
it's one of those
Bia
things that it's like
Bia.
for no reason because I see her on social media all the time on
Yeah.
like Twitter and whatever pop up in articles and stuff, but I
Mm-hmm.
just like I never clicked on anything.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That happens to me a lot though with like a lot of musicians. But anyway, my
What your fifth song?
yeah, my fifth song, as I said, is also by Sid.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, bitch, I thought we would have picked the same songs. Or at least the same artist, because you were telling me about this one, but okay, go ahead. You
yeah,
actually told me about this artist, but anyway, go ahead.
the one that you picked.
Yeah.
Lol. I have no idea who it could be, to be honest with you.
When I say the name, you'll be like,
Uh,
oh. Yeah.
okay, so yeah, my fifth song is also by Sid.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Fast Car. Once
Mm.
again, it actually came out last year, but
Mm-hmm.
she put it on her album that came out this month, so that's when I
Yeah.
heard it. This track is electro pop vibes, so it gives a bit
Mm.
of Miguel vibes.
Mm.
But it's like super chill, super laid back. It's also a very sweet love song.
Mm-hmm.
Sid actually dedicated the song to black gay girls
Mm.
because she said that she wanted them to be able to see themselves in the music video specifically as well
Mm.
for the song.
Okay.
Um, and as well as the track, obviously, because the track is about love between two girls. Yeah, man, it's just like a really, really
Yeah.
sweet love song. But again, her vocals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I think you made me listen to a song from Sid, but I have not listened to more songs, like just
Mm,
that one that you recommended. But
hmm.
I think I'm gonna listen to some more because the way that you're describing her vocals, I feel like it's something that I would like.
No, it's really dope. Have you never heard of the Internet, the group?
No,
They're like
no,
an R&B group. So Sid
no.
was actually the founder of the group
Okay.
and like the front woman
Mm.
of the group. And the
Mm-hmm.
Internet is like very much just R&B. Yeah, so that's where I originally know Sid from. And then I think she released her first solo album in 2017, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And then she released 3 singles in 2021. And I believe all of them ended up on her second album, which is the one that came out this month.
Okay.
Um, but I'm not sure. Maybe one of them didn't. I don't know. I don't remember the track list now.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, Sid is cool and her album is dope. I'm gonna say the album name again, Broken Hearts Club. Go listen to that shit. It's
Yeah.
so good, and I feel like people aren't talking about it enough because it took me like 2 weeks to realize that it was even out.
Mm.
And then when I realized, I was like, "Hello, why
Yeah.
isn't my Twitter timeline making more noise about this?" Because I follow like
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of music publications, but a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them just like didn't tweet about the shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
guys,
You know, some of them be biased, but anyways.
this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Um, my fifth song is One Wrong Turn by Alec Benjamin.
my good sir Alec Benjamin.
Yes. This song was actually released in April, of course, yes, on the
Mm-hmm,
15th.
mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so Kiki introduced him to me. I think it was in a previous episode or 2 episodes ago. But his voice is so, like you said, like so soft and so nice and so like I
Yeah,
like his tone. I think that's what I like, the tone
yeah.
of his voice. I like the song because it gives a very different
Mm-hmm.
type of vibe, so
Yeah,
to speak. Like, like he's singing like softly, and he has like a rich soft tone. Yes, that's what I
yeah,
want to say. He has
yeah,
like a rich soft tone, but then
yeah,
he puts it on like this kind of soft ballad kind of song, but then it has like a little bit of beat in it, and I'm like, okay, yes,
yeah,
it's giving
yeah.
like this song specifically, because I listened to a few more songs on the album. I
Mm-hmm.
believe it's called On Commentary, if
Yeah,
I'm correct.
yeah.
Yeah, so I listened to a few more songs, but this one I was like, okay, this is a vibe, and then you with this
It is.
voice, yes, it's
Yeah,
giving.
yeah. I think he's got a very unique approach to music, to that
Yeah,
style of music specifically.
yeah.
Um, which I really really like. Even like his previous album before this one,
Mm-hmm.
it also has some like really fucking good tracks on there.
Yeah, yeah. So while researching specifically what was the story behind the song. It was basically about mistakes that you make that
Mm,
can cause irreversible damage. I was like, oh,
mm,
you hit a spot right here because
yeah. Listen, the stories he tells with his lyrics.
listen, because I mean, like it's facts. Like people make
Yeah.
mistakes and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake," but like that shit cause irreversible damage. Like you
Mm.
saying sorry does not make up for it. Like the damage is done. But anyways, we not to get too deep. But I mean, the music, the music.
Yes. My good Sir
Mhm.
Alec Benjamin. Come
Yeah, yeah.
on.
Yeah, guys. So these were our favorite songs for the month of April. Um,
2022.
2022, just to be clear.
Mm,
Um, yeah, check them out, guys. Check out all of the songs. We'll have them posted on our Instagram page so you can check that out. I'll
mm,
mention our handle a bit later.
mm-hmm.
But if you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you're
Yeah.
listening to us on Spotify and Anchor, please follow our podcast and don't forget to rate us. And
Mm-hmm.
leave a comment on Anchor if you have any questions or if you just want to give us any feedback, go right ahead. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Don't Touch My Music Pod. But for now, we're mainly active on Instagram, so you can check all the things out there. And yeah, that was that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And once again, check out the
Yes.
songs, listen to them,
Yes.
vibe, feel the
Do check
things,
them out. So do the things we
do the
gave.
things.
I feel like we gave a lot of different vibes.
Yeah, we give a lot of different vibes. So
Yeah.
why are we like this?
I don't know.
We're trying to close the
It's
episode and we're like, we give different vibes.
we are tired. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We
We
are
are.
tired.
We are.
And it's the end of the episode, and we're always a little crazy at the end of the episodes.
Yeah, we are.
I feel like.
So, guys, we'll be back again with another episode on Monday.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned for that.
Mm.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.